Welcome to Holistic Human Performance Podcast. My name is Jenna Bradshaw, where we talk all things holistic health, wellness, spirituality, fitness, meditation, energetics, and so much more to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. Let's dive in. This is not medical advice. This is simply to help you on your journey through health, fitness, and wellness. I hope this helps. You can complement this with anything that you are doing currently in your life. Enjoy. You guys know how much I love astrology, and we have our amazing astrologer, astrotherapist technically, Jake Santora on the Holistic Human Performance team. We've been working behind the scenes. I'm so excited to finally be able to talk about this. We are doing a virtual retreat. It is going to be an astrology retreat. This is so incredible because we are combining astrology and healing to create long-lasting change in your life, for you to understand your soul's blueprint. So welcome to the Astrological Alignment Lab, Align with Your Stars retreat. Jake Santora is going to be taking the lead on this. I'm going to be tag teaming with him, and it's going to be amazing. So basically how we're going to do it, there will be 3 days of this virtual retreat. It will be a combination of virtual live stream and pre-recorded bonus videos. So what you're going to get out of this retreat, it's a foundational understanding of astrology, so that this language feels intuitive, empowering, and not confusing. Because let's be real, who doesn't want to know more or learn more about themselves to become a better version of themselves? It's like the cheat code. Seriously, it's your soul's cheat code. So why not utilize it to your advantage? You're going to get personal insight for your birth chart, which Jake will be doing readings throughout this retreat. It's going to unlock patterns, strengths, weaknesses, soul-led guidance specific to your cosmic blueprint. We're going to do energy healing, energy medicine. I'm going to take the lead on that. So we can really, now we understand who we are, and now we can take that information. How do we help ourselves? What tools can we utilize to alchemize what we came here to do and turn it into gold? When you use all of this information, you can literally change your life on every single level. The relationships of your dreams, the home of your dreams, the business of your dreams, the body of your dreams, coming back to wholeness, coming back to health. When you align with your soul's mission and purpose, you feel so fulfilled and so healthy on a level you don't even remember the person you used to be. You take those learning lessons and you move forward, and we are stepping into the fire horse year. 2026 is a fire horse year, which means it's going to be fast. It's going to be authentic. You must step into the most authentic, audacious version of yourself, whatever that means to you. And if you're not doing the inner work, we are here to help you with that. Now let's alchemize it into gold. We are so excited to bring this to you. It is going to start on February 20th, and we will go until February 22nd. And don't worry, if you can't make it live, we will have the replays available. And I will put all of the juicy information in the description box below. As always, you can find all of this on holistichumanperformance.co or on the Holistic Human Performance app, both available on Apple Store and Google Play. I will see you guys there. Hit us up with any questions. Now let's get into the episode.
Hello and welcome to the Holistic Human Performance Podcast. I'm your host today, Jake Santora, and 'tis the season. We are going to be giving our honoring and appreciation to the Capricorn season during this podcast, as we love to highlight and share just exactly what is the astrological energy field of Capricorn, Why the heck is it important to understand the seasonalities of this energy field? We're also going to be highlighting some incredible people that have manifested their Capricorn energy into the universe. And we always love to highlight and represent at the end there a community intention and question that we can all leverage together in this Capricorn season that hopefully will lead to a beautiful and beneficial evolutionary experience during this collective season of Capricorn. And I wonder, even as you're listening to this, and I'm saying seasons and collectiveness, if the mind is actually going to the experiences we're all having around this time frame, where it is the holiday season based upon religion, right, is a big piece to that puzzle that we're experiencing now, and also New Year's. And what I love to highlight when trying to learn these astrological energies or validate just the real universal experiences we're having and how they connect to the cosmos, right? The Capricorn energy, when it comes to our psychological viewpoint of this energy, is really around determination, dedication, and patience. This energy of Capricorn really explores a benefit to the hard work, right? The determination and things we need to overcome or go through just to get to a specific goal. So isn't it funny, with this goal-oriented sign and building a plan and structure, right, is another big part to the Capricorn energy of how am I going to achieve that goal, right? It's just funny that New Year's is around the corner, and it seems that as a collective society, we're always leaning into the different goals and things we want to experience in the new year, and always around this energy to those long-term visions, right? Long-term goals, and how do I need to go achieve them? One of my favorite sayings or examples of this Capricorn energy is around choosing the right mountain to climb. Climbing a mountain isn't always fun. You need to find different ways. You're going to have different experiences as you get to different altitudes. And the biggest thing with the Capricorn before climbing that mountain, right? Setting up the plan, having the right tools to get into the setting of the mountain, to just start and continue with the determination, energy, dedication coming into play as you get higher and higher, but the end goal of planting the flag on top of that mountain, right? Going through the hard-working, long journey. That's that Capricorn feel, right? And the patience and dedication it takes to climb that mountain, right? It may take a few days, it may take a few years, right? The long-term process, but making sure it's the right mountain, because as you're climbing it, it better be the right mountain because of the dedication and determination. You're leveraging that energy into something, right? And for yourself, be curious about the mountain. Is it something in my career? Is it something in my relationship? Is it something that's for myself, right? I think it's always unique sometimes too, going to this New Year's resolution, right? You set the goal, and then did you get a new gym membership? Did you start this new diet plan? Now you're all into nutrition, and all of a sudden, halfway through January, you just fall off. Gym membership's canceled, right? We're good, right? Now, when it comes to the Capricorn season, it's December 21st to January 19th. So maybe there's a little bit of this energy resonate. Oh, it falls off, right? We enter the Aquarian season, which we'll get more into on our next podcast for the seasons. But it is funny how these energies build on top of each other, right, from season to season. So the Aquarian is the rebel, right, or the individual. So maybe it's this transition of energy of, wow, I'm working so hard, you got the hype, you got the plan set, you're determined, you feel it, all of a sudden roadblock, right? Now, no longer dedicated, no longer interested, maybe changing the energy, but did you leverage that Capricorn energy enough to keep the momentum going where maybe you did not give up on that long-term goal, right? It will be a different transition plan when it gets to the Aquarian season. But that's where these things build up to even going back to last season, Sagittarius. Where were times that you took your shot? That was the collective energy of our community last season, taking your shot, taking your chance. For myself, I took many chances on a few different projects. Now, the proof is in the pudding. It comes to fruition in Capricorn season, where now the ideas are real and the dedication, determination to actually bring them into reality is happening right now. Right? But when you're leaning into the collective energy, it makes it easier. This is that saying of spirituality, of ease and grace, those aspirations for comfort, right? You can really align to the energy itself. And that alignment goes to your own chart, right? Consider Capricorn energy in your own birth chart. When it comes to us here at Holistic Human Performance, we're not just about your sun sign. We value every single one of these planets. So when we do say Capricorn sun sign, for those listening now that are identified as Capricorn, it's likely identification for your sun sign, because right above us, again, that sun is in the cosmetic star alignment of Capricorn energy, shooting down and aligning these beautiful souls that are coming into the world even right now. So December 21st to January 19th, those birthdays are going to have Capricorn suns. So this energy, this description that we're discussing about the Capricorn seasonal collective energy is going to resonate with the internal world of the individuals with their sun sign in Capricorn. However, with this psychological belief that we have at Holistic Performance, where each of the planets are a psychological urge, the signs give them their flavor. So the sun sign of these individuals are going to be Capricorn flavored, showing the dedication, being someone very determined, but the urge itself with the sun is power. So they're going to be someone probably in positions where power for themselves is going to come through, right? Having a plan, being structured, working hard, right? This can be showcased in a lot of people that work hard at things, right? They have a process and they see the long-term vision and value of being determined and dedicated and being patient, right? But for all of us out there, just because you're not a Capricorn sun doesn't mean that you don't have another planet in Capricorn. So we'll just have a energy of these Capricorn character traits, but the actual psychological urge around those character traits are going to be different based on the sign, whether it's your moon, right? More nurturing psychologically, more domestic type urges, this home feeling, but that could be flavored in Capricorn if you're a Capricorn moon. And then being able to understand that for yourself, so that when it comes to this Capricorn season in the collective energy field, you'll understand yourself and how you're reacting to the energy field around you based on the Capricorn representation of your astrological birth chart. Again, we are always around to help you with those different things, but finding in your chart if you can, it's this N-looking sign, right? This is not it. This is Scorpio, all right? For anyone still learning the signs and symbols, it takes a while. It's a new language, but the language of Capricorn is an N with a little squiggle kind of at the end, right? It's after Sagittarius, right before the Aquarius. But going even further into understanding this energy as a whole, right? Looking at different icons and figures of our time. So famous sun people that probably could show up a lot in showing these Capricorn energies. For ease as example is LeBron James is a Capricorn, right? Look at the length of his career, right? This is a real description of how hard he works on his physical body, right? And probably goes into the mind as well. But this incredible champion, right? Achieving goal after goal, because that's another thing with the Capricorn, right? The right mountain to climb, Capricorn's going to keep going, right? It's once I've already climbed this mountain, it's the next mountain. And the next mountain probably going to be steeper and higher, right? So over time, you're just getting better and better at these things because the Capricorn wants to and thrives to find mastering, to be able to master something, right? And that takes time. You can't just master something overnight, right? We learn from our experiences and this ability to put yourself in the right environments so that you can lean into what you really want to accomplish and what those long-term goals are. All right, funny example outside LeBron James, just throwing it out there, but Santa Claus is like traveling the whole world, right? Millions of presents, right? That's the narrative in this holiday, right? This hardworking elves, right, in the North Pole. I mean, just think of the process of that holiday of Christmas, right? It's just fascinating that this all kind of connects and has connected tissues almost of some funny narratives or what we are actually experiencing around the collective energy itself. Whether you're completely sold astrologically or not, just start to see how these seasons intertwine with the reality that we're all shaping. Now, lastly, going into our community intent and question, what we are recommending is going to the example that we've really been sharing and showing up in some of the individuals that we reference. But what mountain do you want to climb? And then secondarily to that, what's the process of me achieving that? Right? Making sure you really sit with that, right? The actual mountain that you want to climb. Be real with yourself. And if you want to lean into this beautiful medicine of astrology and you find it in your chart, right? Don't just look at the planet as we've referenced here, right? That's going to play, but look at the house. It's the numbers on the inside. Each of the houses are about the experiences we have here. So depending on where the Capricorn energy house-wise is as well, it's going to help you understand where the Capricorn energy is going to show up in your life, right? Law of attraction, going to attract these experiences from the energy you're putting out, which Capricorn energy in your 7th is going to be partnerships and relationship focus. Capricorn energy in your 10th is an example of career focus or public image. This is how you can play with this beautiful energy and really relate it into your life. For more, please always reach out to us either via the podcast here, email, or on any of our social media platforms. But we love working with our community. We love giving these insights. We have a lot of upcoming events that we want you to stay tuned for in the new year that are really going to help from astrological insights, but also the spiritual world and really looking at mentality training. Jenna's doing some amazing work one-on-one with clients and in group settings, just really working on powerful spiritual healing. So I know she's continuing to do that on a daily and weekly basis. I'm still doing some incredible readings with wonderful people. It's amazing to just see the dedication of those that want to get into this blueprint, and I love the experience that we get to share in all of these readings. And we're going to have some more fun and exciting adventures ahead. But I hope you have a wonderful Capricorn season and enjoy this energy.